Good morning, all of you. Students, in last section, we have already discussed the law of diminishing marginal utility, and according to this law, as a consumer increases the consumption of any commodity, keeping constant the use of all other commodities, then the marginal utility of the variable commodity must be declined. And we explain this law with the help of an example and a diagram also. Students, today we are going to start the new concept, that is the derivation of demand curve in the single case of commodity. Students, all of you know the human wants, these are the unlimited, but the resources which satisfy these wants, these are the limited. And when the consumer try to satisfy their unlimited wants with the limited resources which have the alternative use, then all of you know the problem of choice arises. Why the problem of choice arises? Because of the human wants are the unlimited and the resources means the goods and services which satisfy these wants, these are the limited, so the problem of choice arises. So in this situation, how does a consumer behave? Does the desire to buy a good, it becomes a demand? Then what is the demand? Students, in journal, demand means to desire. Desire means it is the willingness possesses a good. But the mere desire cannot become a demand. For example, a desire for a book cannot become demand unless the individual who desire it and purchasing power and also the willingness to buy a book. So the desire cannot become a demand. So demand will have the three issues. First one is the person have desire to buy. Second one, he have to ability to pay. And last one, willingness to pay. Means if we wanted to fulfill our demand, then there are the three issues. First one, desire to buy. Second one, ability to pay. And third one, willingness to pay. Then students, what is the demand? See here, the demand means it is the quantity of good that a consumer purchase in the market at a particular price and at a particular time. See here, the demand means here when a person maybe purchases or buys a particular thing or a particular goods and services in the market, how at a particular price and a particular time, then it is called the demand. And here the demand of the person or the demand of the consumer, it is always depends on price of the good. All of you know, when we purchase the different types of the goods and services in the market, first upon we will see the price of the goods and services. So our demand depends on the price of the good. Second one is prices of the other goods also. Means while purchasing the different types of the goods and services, we always compare the prices of the other goods and services also. So here the demand also depends on the prices of the other goods. And most important thing is the consumer's income. It is a very important thing. Means if the consumer have, means he may be earn the more income, then definitely he demanded the different types of the goods and services in a more quantity. So the demand depends on the consumer's income also. And likewise the demand depends on the tastes, means the taste of the consumer, and the preferences for the good. So the demand of the consumer or the person depends on the price of the goods and services, the prices of the other goods, and consumer's income, and likewise his tastes and preferences for the goods. Then what is the law of demand? Here the law of demand, which shows the relationship between the price of the good and the quantity demanded, means those goods and services which purchased in the market by the consumer at a particular price and a particular time. See here, what is the law of demand? Here the law of demand means other things are remaining constant when the price of good decreases, the demand for it increases, and when the price of good increases, the demand for it decreases. It is the law of demand. See here, according to the law of demand, other things are remaining constant. Other things means here the prices of the good, prices of the other goods, consumers' income, tastes, preferences for that good. Means these all things are remaining constant. Means these are not changes. Then what happened? Means when the price of commodity or price of good decreases, the demand for it increases. Means when the price of good becoming less, then the demand for that good, it may be increases. Why? Because the price of that commodity may be become less, it may be decreases. So here the demand for that good increases. And when the price of good increases, means when the price of good becoming more, then what happened? If the price of good increases, then demand for that good decreases. So here, according to law of demand, if the price of commodity increases, then demand for that good decreases, and if the price of commodity decreases, then the demand for that good increases. So in this sentence, other things all of you know, which refers the prices of other goods and consumers' income, tastes, preferences. So students, we explain this law with the help of an example. All of you know the demand shows, means the law of demand shows. See here, the law of demand shows relationship between the price of good and the quantity demanded. See student, the law of demand shows the relationship between the price of good and the quantity demanded, means those goods and services the consumer purchase or buys in the market at a particular price and a particular time. So students, we explain this law, means the law of demand, with the help of an example. See here. See students, this is a table of the law of demand schedule, and here in this table the first column shows the price of commodity, means the price of the goods and services, and the second column shows the units of the apple, means the quantity demanded. See here in the above table, means in this table, here when the price of apple is rupees 4, see here what I say, when the price of apple is rupees 4 per kg, then the consumer demanded the 12 units of the apple. And when the price of commodity increases, means it's become the rupees 5, then consumer demanded the 10 units of the apple. Likewise, if the price increases, means it become the rupees 7, the consumer demanded only the 6 units of the apple. And when the price of the apple rupees 8 per kg, then the consumer demanded only the 4 units of the apple. Means students, if you observe this table, you will come to know if the price of commodity increases, what happen here? The demand of the consumer decreases. See here, add the rupees 5, add the rupees 4, consumer demanded the 12 units of the commodity. But if the price increases, means it become the rupees 8 per kg, then what happened? The consumer demanded only 4 units of the commodity. Means here, if the price of commodity increases, then demand for that commodity decreases. And if the price of commodity decreases, then demand for that commodity increases. Students, we will explain this law with the help of an help of diagram. See here. See students, here on the OX axis we measured the units of the apple, and on the OY axis we measured the price of the commodity. See here, at the price 4, the consumer demanded the 12 units of the apple. So here at the price 4, the consumer demanded the 12 units of the apple, means here. And at the rupees 5, the consumer demanded 10 units of the apple. So at the rupees 5, the consumer demanded the 10 units of the apple. At the rupees 6, the consumer demanded 8 units of the apple. So here at the rupees 6, the consumer demanded the 8 units of the apple. At the rupees 7, the consumer demanded the 6 units of the apple. So here, see here, at the rupees 7, the consumer demanded the 6 units of the apple. And at the rupees 8, consumer demanded the 4 units of the apple. So at the rupees 8, the consumer demanded the 4 units of the apple. So here if we maybe joint all these points, we will get the demand curve. DD is a demand curve. See students, here on the OX axis we measured the units of the apple, and on the OY axis we measured the price of the commodity. When the price of commodity is rupees 4, the consumer demanded the 12 units of the apple. And if the price of commodity increases, means it's become the rupees 7, then at the rupees 7, the consumer demanded the 6 units of the apple. And if the price increases at the rupees 8, then consumer demanded only the 4 units of the apple. Means here, if the price of commodity increases, then demand for that commodity decreases. See here, if the price of commodity increases, then demand for that commodity decreases. And if the price of commodity decreases, then the demand for that commodity increases. Means if the income of the if the price of commodity becoming more, then what happen? The consumer may be demanded only a less commodity or less units of the commodity. And if the price of commodity becoming less, then the consumer may be demanded the more units of the commodity. So students, the demand curve, the slope of the demand curve always downward. See here, the slope of demand curve, it is downward. Means it's maybe from left to right. So students, here in conclusion, with the help of the demand schedule, means this table, and the demand curve, it has been made clear that when the price of commodity increases, the quantity demanded decreases, and when the price of commodity decreases, then quantity demanded increases. So students, this is all about the derivation of demand curve in the single case of commodity. In your examination, this question will be asked for the 6 mark. If they ask this question for the 6 mark, then you should write first upon the what is the demand. Means you should write the definition of demand. The demand means the quantity of that good consumer purchase or buys in the market at a particular price and at a particular time, then it is called the demand. Then next one, you should write the law of demand. The law of demand means other things are remaining constant. When the price of good decreases, the demand for that good increases, and when the price of good increases, then demand for that good decreases. And you should also write the sentence, means here the law of demand shows the relationship between the price of the good and quantity demanded. And afterwards, you should means give or you should explain the law with the help of the demand schedule, means this table, and with the help of the diagram. In the examination, while writing the answer of this question, you should give the explanation of this table also. Means here, how should you write the explanation of this table? See here in the above table, when the price of commodity is rupees 4, then the consumer demanded 12 units of the apple. Likewise, if the price of commodity increases, means it becoming the rupees 7, then consumer demanded only the 6 units of the commodity. Means here, if the price of commodity increases, then demand for that commodity decreases. And then you should draw the diagram of this law. Then likewise you should draw the diagram of this law, and you should give the explanation also. So students, this is all about the law of demand or the derivation of demand curve in the single case of commodity. Hope all of you should understood this concept. Thank you.